So Chris, what do we have today?
Today we're taking a look at the RØDELink Wireless Audio System Filmmaker Wireless Lav Mic. So stay tuned. We bought the RØDELink Wireless Audio System Filmmaker, which consists of pretty much two pieces. Why don't we just open it up and get started? Ricky does a lot of videos in his workshop where he's moving around, and right now we're using, you can't see it, up here we have the Audio-Technica AT875R shotgun boom mic, whatever you want to call it, but it requires an XLR cable and a recorder and all kinds of stuff. So when he goes in and out of the shot, his audio goes up and down. So we thought if we can get him something like this, which is pretty sexy here, that might make things a little easier. So it consists of a, let's see, a transmitter and a receiver, and they're both battery powered with a little lav mic that, so you wear the receiver on your belt. Transmitter goes wherever you want it to go, actually, because it's wireless, doesn't matter. And the lav mic you kind of fish up here on your collar, or some people can put it, if you're wearing a hat, you can put it up there. And you're free to roam around, and in theory, the audio should be pretty good. So we're gonna unbox it. And by the way, if you wanna see what the audio actually sounds like, we're probably gonna do another video, which we'll link somewhere around here, and you can check that out. We're probably gonna use it on our next video, but you'll have to wait and find out. Okay, so let's just open this bad boy up. Ooh, sexy.
RX and TX.
That's nice, I like their packaging.
Definitely.
Now we don't read instructions, so we're just gonna jump right in. Okay, I don't know what that is. Comes with like some little bag of stuff. Let's see what's in there. Oh, so there's what looks like, oh, there's the lav mic. Okay.
Is that the actual mic?
That's the lav mic. There's no windscreen yet. Okay, so we'll put that aside.
And here is the receiver.
Okay, so in this little bag, we've got all kinds of goodies. We've got what appears to be a little mic clip. So we're gonna get that out. And I like this, they give you a dead kitten or something that essentially allows you to be outdoors to help with wind. So that's actually a nice addition, because these things, they shouldn't be expensive, but they can be like $10 or $20 just for this little thing. So it's good that they included it. And then just a small one that I think you could use indoors, so. All right, so here's the transmitter. Let's just see if we can figure out how to put some batteries. Okay, so just slides open there. Oh, there you go. They're really well made, I will say that right off the bat. They're really well made. Okay, so I can tell you right now that the TX has 0 plus dB, plus 10 dB, plus 20 dB, and then looks like a pairing button. So let's go ahead and get these batteries installed. What does yours have? Same thing. Yeah, oh, yours has a 0, a -10, and a -20. Interesting. We got to figure out how that works. Okay, so we got our batteries in. Now we're using rechargeables. That might be a bad thing.
Is that a connection?
I think that's a connection, yeah. So why don't we see, oh, here, let's turn it on. Little power button up on the top.
Okay.
And there's, cool. Oh, there's an LCD
cool little,
here.
yeah, a little readout.
Okay, so I have a channel 1 blinking. You have, looks like a channel 1. So why don't we press the little red buttons? Okay. See if it says P. And I think it's connected because the 1 is now solid on both of ours.
Okay.
So that could be good.
So I can close it up, right?
Yeah.
And you're at 0 right now? Let's leave it at 0.
Let's leave it at 0. Why don't we just plug this mic in and just see if we can see some semblance of...
Has a really good feel.
Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. So you can see as I talk, testing. There we go, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got signal. So the idea is that this little guy has like a little connector here that you can put on your, you don't have to put it on this, but I think the idea is that this goes on. And so here is the little cable to connect to the camera.
So it's a 3.5mm input?
Yep, it looks like it's a TRS. I suppose if you were going into an iPhone or something, which I don't know why you would do that, but you would want a TRRS. But anyway, this is probably the more common use case. I really like how the connectors are just really solid. So this guy goes in here.
Oh, cool. It has I don't
know if it locks or what. Yeah, it does. It totally locks. That's great.
Cool.
And then this, I guess, goes in the mic. So now, why don't you talk into that, and I'm gonna see, let's just see if we can get some signal on this camera here.
This is a tiny
thing. You want to put this thing on just to, or maybe this
one. Little one, yeah.
There's that.
Yeah, I think the levels are a little too high.
Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're getting levels on our camera here.
Is there an adjustment for that?
Yeah, let's try that and let's see what we get. Go ahead.
Okay, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna flip that around. Cool.
The meters right here are showing. Go ahead and talk into it, Ricky.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
So we're getting about 4 to 5 bars here, which is around where we want to be for the Panasonic. So yeah, that's cool. We're gonna have to play back the audio. Actually, why don't we record? So okay, so it's on there now. We're gonna, just for fun, just so you guys have an idea of what it sounds like, we're gonna go ahead and record right into this guy right now, and we'll have Ricky say something as a sample and we'll play that back.
All right, so now we're recording on the RØDELink and the bars look pretty good. It's just barely peaking, but that should be okay. And we'll play that back and we'll see how the audio compares, but I think this should sound pretty good and it is really convenient. Do you want to do like a range test or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what, why don't you go walk over there, and when Ricky's about 30 feet away, he'll go ahead and say something and we'll play that audio.
Okay, so I'll just put on my belt clip. Okay, so I'm still talking and I'm moving further and further away. I'm not sure how the levels are gonna pick up or how the shotgun mic is, but now how far do you think I am away?
You're about 25 feet, 20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
Yep, and line of sight, so there's not a lot of obstructions. We want to do other tests later, but...
Okay, so right now I'm gonna try going into the office and closing the door. So now I'm about 25 feet, but now there's a little more of an obstruction and I'm still talking and I'm just kind of checking out how it sounds, but this really isn't gonna be a major test because I'm probably never gonna be in that situation. We're always gonna be in line of sight of the camera. But that should give us a pretty good little sample of how that sounds, and it is really convenient, really tiny. And this is a lot easier than having to move that shotgun mic around, especially if you're doing something or you're showing how to do something. Moving the mic around was just one more hurdle, and it was often that I'd have to move it when I talked and then move it away and coming back and forth. So this would be really, really awesome if it sounds good. And you know, it's RØDE. I think it will. You know what else could be really cool
is that these both can be powered, both the receiver and transmitter can be powered by USB or by AA. Therefore, on our little rig, you could actually have this guy go into a Tascam. It doesn't have to go directly into the camera. It could go into a field recorder. And since we're powering right now our G85 and our field Tascam recorder with USB battery, this is just one more place where we could then power right off of USB. One less thing. Now, the one on your pack, you'd probably want to just use AA's because you don't want to carry around a big battery pack.
Right.
Kind of cool, right?
But even the transmitter does have USB, so if you wanted to just put like a little battery pack in your pocket. But honestly, I'm not really sure what the battery life is like, but if it's pretty decent, I think AA's just having a couple laying around would be totally convenient. But we can take a look at that. And
okay, so there it is. We just unboxed it, just giving you a quick kind of like first look, if you will. We're gonna probably do another video that we'll link here that actually uses this as the only audio, just to kind of see where we're at, and hopefully it turns out good. And now this, by the way, this guy in the US is about $399, so it's not cheap, but I've looked at the Sennheiser setups and there are more, and I don't know if they're better or worse, or if they have their, I'm sure that everything has its own pitfalls. My main concern is wireless interference or some sort of interference. That's my main concern. And with the Sennheisers, you're probably looking at $600 or $700 for a set. This is about $400, and if it works well and it comes with a mic, if the mic's decent, this could be a winner. I mean, heck, we might even get 2 of these, put them both into the Tascam, and then we're free to move around. We don't have to have the boom mic. We'll have to see how it sounds though, and see if there's any EQ needed or any of that kind of stuff. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, give us comments or questions that you might have. And you know, if you click those Amazon affiliate links, it helps put a few pennies in our pocket so we can keep getting gear and reviewing it and sharing our findings and doing other videos as well, like lawn tools that are cordless and all kinds of good stuff that's coming up. So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Ricky.
We're 2-Bit Da Vinci, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.